President Obama went to Parma, Ohio today, suburb of Cleveland, to kick the Republican Party in the gonads. It's about time. It's about time. Even as intense as he was today against the Republicans, I'm sitting there listening to it. I'm thinking, what took you so long, pal? But it's only a start. Anyway, he presented several new measures aimed at boosting the economy and a call for an end to the Bush-era tax cuts for the wealthy. Ooh, tax cuts for the wealthy. Now the Republicans say, oh, he's going to increase taxes. He was at Cuyahoga Community College, and he took aim squarely at the Republican freaks, and specifically at the orange Republican House Leader John Boehner of Ohio, who had visited his home state last month to criticize the White House economic strategy. Obama mentioned Boehner's name several times, and Obama keeps mispronouncing it. It's not Boehner, it's Boehner. I wish somebody would get that across the president. This guy's name is Boehner. Boehner. He called him by name several times, and he called Republicans' prescriptions for the country, quote, not the America I know and not the America we believe in, end quote. By the way, we're going to get all this done the first hour because we have other stuff to do here tonight. Obama proposed 4 major pieces of legislation. Here comes the commie. Here comes the socialist. Are you ready? Here he comes. These 4 pieces of legislation are focused on helping businesses and creating jobs. Here they are. An increased and permanent tax credit for businesses conducting research and innovation in the U.S. That's 1 for business. 2, a business tax write-off for the full value of new equipment purchases through 2011. That's 2 for business. See how these sneaky Kenyan communists work? See what they do? 3rd, a 6-year infrastructure plan to rebuild and repair American roads, runways, railroads. Oh, well, there you go. Of course, using private industry to do it. They're so sneaky, these communists. And a small business bill, which is already in Congress, but the Republicans are saying no, that would give tax breaks and increase funding and lines of credit available to small businesses. So of the 4 things he's proposing, 3 are for businesses. See how sneaky these communist socialist sneaks are? Huh? You would think that he was like a business person. But he's not. He's a Muslim, Kenyan, communist, fascist, socialist. You don't believe it? Watch Glenn Beck's program. Listen to Crazy Eyes Michelle Malkin. Strum along with the child-abusing Rush Limbaugh. I mean, you got your choice. They will all tell you that this is how communists work. Or socialists. Or liberals. Or Nazis, fascists, Kenyans, who don't have a birth certificate. Crazy bastards. I mean, they are just insane, but they are fun to watch. We got time for the first one here. Obama explains his economic philosophy. Here comes the communist stuff. Are you ready? And how the American economy got so messed up. Communism!
I ran for president because for much of the last decade, a very specific governing philosophy had reigned about how America should work.
Communism.
Cut taxes, especially for millionaires and billionaires.
See?
Cut regulations for special interests.
See?
Cut trade deals, even if they didn't benefit our workers. Cut back on investments in our people and in our future, in education and clean energy and research and technology. The idea was that if we just had blind faith in the market, if we let corporations play by their own rules, if we left everyone else to fend for themselves, then America would grow and America would prosper.
Communists.
But while all this was happening, the broader economy was becoming weaker. Job growth between 2000 and 2008 was slower than it had been in any economic expansion since World War II.
Mm-hmm.
Slower than it's been over the last year.
Liar!
The wages and incomes of middle-class families kept falling, while the cost of everything from tuition to health care kept on going up.
He's a communist.
Folks were forced to put more debt on their credit cards and borrow against homes that many couldn't afford to buy in the first place.
That Acorn Group.
And meanwhile, a failure to pay for 2 wars and 2 tax cuts for the wealthy helped turn a record surplus into a record deficit.
John Boner.
I ran for president because I believed that this kind of economy was unsustainable for the middle class and for the future of our nation.
Well, you see the tricksy Kenyan at work here, don't you, huh? Why, he's cheating. You know what he's doing? He's citing facts. Real stuff. Not like what you get from Monica Crowley, for example, on Fox, or from Rush Limbaugh on his weird Nazi radio program, or for Glenn Beck, the new savior of the world, the Mormon who is going to teach the Christians how to worship God, or Sean Hannity, who likes to rip off the families of American soldiers who died trying to wrest oil franchises from the very people that Hannity works for, the Saudis. So you see what this sneaky, tricksy Barack Obama is doing. He's talking facts. He's talking real-world stuff. And therefore, it's all trickery. It has to be. We'll be right back.